What's up, guys? I have been flightless with my racing quad for the last 2 or 3 months. You might have seen the video that I did where I was trying a race quad. It actually wasn't a race quad. On the recommendation of a couple of you guys, I got the Eachine Wizard X220. And the only thing I've been flying is simulators. So today we're gonna find out if simulators can teach you how to fly a race quad. Actually, it feels a lot like the simulators. This is awesome. First flip. Yeah! That's amazing. All right, first roll. Ready? Whoa, yeah. Oh, that's amazing. So awesome. Oh, I'm so sketchy, but this is awesome. Whoa. Whoa, that was close. Oh my gosh. Okay, so other than the fact that there's a lot of wind today, this feels just like the simulator. This is so amazing.
If you pull like the strand,
well, it's still flyable. Couple of things. First flight, landed in a crash, but I mean, I got flips on my first flight. That's awesome. Big problem that I noticed right away, I've never landed with a drone simulator. Also, the drone simulator will let you fly forever and never run out of battery. I need some kind of low voltage meter. I'm just gonna destroy these batteries. I'm not sure what camera settings is best for the GoPro. I'm doing 60 at 1080. I mean, I won't know until I review it, but it seems like 24 to give it a lot of jello effect, as much as I'm gonna be very shaky on the controls, so we'll see. Yeah, it's about as smooth as I'm gonna get. I'm sure if you had a trained eye, you would have noticed I was running these props from Rotor Riot, which are incredibly aggressive. And without ever having flown Acro before, I was trying to fly with these. Probably not a great idea, so I've switched back to these. These are the ones that come on the Eachine Wizard. I have higher hopes that this will be a little bit more manageable for me at my very, very basic skill level. Here we go. It feels smoother with these props on. I don't know how to explain it. The inputs don't feel as aggressive or as sharp. Okay, this is a lot more controllable for me. This is definitely where it should have started. wrong. Something went really wrong. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Jeez, this may be done. That's insane. Alright, so that battery's done. Look at the props. Look at this. Props are just eaten. It's probably gotta be thrown away, right? This scares me a little bit. These bare wires on the positive and negative. I think I'm right in assuming I shouldn't fly with this anymore. Okay, now look what I'm doing. Does that seem better? Seems safer, yeah? Let's see, that should still fly. I mean, it's not gonna fly well, but it should still fly. Like, if I could plan these things for my channel, I'd be really clever and smart. But now I feel more of like,
something funky.
without a crash. So to sum up, yes, simulators can totally help you learn how to fly a quad. There are some holes in the system. For example, learn how to monitor battery voltage. In the simulator, I would just fly, 10, 15 minutes at a time until I crashed, and then obviously hit the reset button and start all over. And that's not how reality works. These things fly for 2, maybe 2.5 minutes, sometimes less if you're really on it. So I'm gonna have to get some sort of voltage meter, voltimeter. They don't teach you any proper way to mount a battery. As you saw, I had a battery turned this way, so I had all this extra wireage hanging off the back here, and it got chopped up in the blades, which probably could have been common sense had I thought it through. Not my strong suit. I got this remote, it's a Spectrum DX6. I can't get it to bind with this, so I'm probably gonna sell it. Anyone? It's a great remote, I just don't think it's really what I need right now. It does work on the simulators though. Going from the simulator to the real quad, a couple of things I realized I need to work on, and I really didn't even do it in this video, but working on slow, low altitude controlled flight. The other big issue that I didn't think about until I got out flying was landing. And that was a big surprise because you're looking up at the sky and you can't see the ground, and if you go to do this so you can see, now you're going forward, it was just a whole thing. I'm just sort of going for it really hard and not really taking my time to feel the controls, because it's, again, in the simulator without any crash repercussions, I'm much more brave than I am with this thing in real life. On the simulator, I'm diving through solid structures that are barely larger than the quad, versus real life where I'm thinking I really don't want to have to replace this right away. I am reaching out to the community, to you guys who know so much more than I do, because I'm still very, very much a humble beginner. These are the cheapest Fat Shark goggles you could get like 4 years ago. So if anybody has any recommendations on something new, I would love to hear it. I know the Fat Sharks like V3, I think, or the HDs, I'm not really sure what they're called. Omway, I hear, has some good stuff. If you guys are using any of those or would recommend any of those or selling any of those, I would love to hear it. But my last question to you guys is, what is the best way to mount this camera on here? Not having looked at the footage until I went to edit this, I mean, it's terrible. There's so much jello effect in the footage. I've seen enough freestyle quad footage. I know that someone has figured out how to keep the vibration from the motors from affecting the video. If anybody has any input on that, please let me know. The simulators are really, really helpful. They got me up off the ground. I was doing flips and rolls. I kind of did a dive. You know, I mean, that was cool. Give me as many tips and critiques as possible. I know I have so much to work on. I want to be a part of you amazing drone pilots out there who are doing some amazing stuff. I'm gonna be pretty slammed this week, but when I come back, I should have a pretty fun boosted board video for you. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.